guys? So I just want to make this video talk about improvising because I would say that's my main strong suit when it comes to playing guitar. So I was playing over Eyes of the World by Grateful Dead, the Grateful Dead, and so the chord progression in the jam, the first jam in the song, is simply E major 7. Oh, let me turn my overdrive off. To B minor. So right there, I was just want to go over some tips, talking about how to improvise, because obviously I was playing over this song, but the tips I'd like to give should be over any song. So the first tip I'm going to give you is simply play the notes in the chords, the chord tones. So for example, this is an inversion of E major 7. So that would be a G sharp minor 7. So you can also play it down here. Sorry. You could also play it here. See? This is also a G sharp minor 7. Without the root. The root would make it an E major 7. So you just play without the root. Same thing with B minor. That's a regular B minor. Bar chord. I'm just playing without the root. You can play it down here. You play it up here. Play it here. So that's first tip. Play the chord tones. Even you can just play the chords as you're improvising. For example, just play notes in the chords like. Just switch up the voicings. The next tip I'm going to give you is start with less notes than you think you need. So for example, I'm not going to start out going. Sorry, hold on. Jesus Christ. So for example, if you're playing a solo, you gotta beat that. So like you gotta play something more, not to be impressive, but you have to play something more impressive at the end of the solo to build tension than the beginning. So you just come out ripping like, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be hard to beat that unless you're a really fucking good guitar player. And if you're watching this video, you're probably not. So not that I'm amazing, but you get what I'm saying. So you gotta start out, just take a few notes. For example, here, let me play the chord progression again so I can improvise. Ignore that. Let me start over. Now you can go crazy. Don't be afraid to hit wrong notes. Alright, so I messed up a lot there because I'm trying to like make a video and play at the same time. But start out slow is my second tip. My third tip is don't be afraid to make wrong notes. The better you get, the better you'll get at hiding the wrong notes you play. Especially during a solo, if you're improvising it live. A lot of times you can figure out ways to make those wrong notes build tension. For example, sometimes a cool technique you can do, for example, say you're playing E major 7 B minor. This sounds insane. Go a half step up and just play chromatics. Like literally. And end whatever on a chord tone in the scales. That's just one example. But sometimes you play a wrong note. I know this sounds crazy, just keep playing it. Or come up with a phrase or a riff or whatever with that wrong note in it, and then just eventually resolve back into the original scale or chord tones, whatever. Oftentimes that's a good way to build tension. So it's just a short little video explaining some strategies to get better at improvising. Another thing is playing with sixths. For example, playing the chord tones with sixths. So for example, this would be an E. So or you can play it on the, would that be fourth and sixth string. So yeah, those are some examples. Hope you like this video. If you do, please like and subscribe. If you don't like it, please leave a hate comment. Everything helps. Love you guys. Out.